we are done with President William Ruto. Let's now get into the match that will be played tomorrow. That is the third place playoff. It will be between Sudan and Senegal, and that match will be played in Uganda at the Nelson Mandela Stadium. That match will be, of course, at 6 p.m. in Kampala. Sudan versus Senegal. Cedric, have you come down? Let's now get into football action. Tomorrow, Sudan versus Senegal. What are you expecting this time?
No, this team is not the first time they are meeting. They have met before. They were in the same group.
Yes.
They actually played to a barren. No, one was a barren draw, another one was a 1-1. Actually, they did not.
Nobody scored in that tie.
Yeah. So as to say, they are punching on the same weight. As here, this particular game, maybe experience will come to play. And we talk about experience. It's maybe the current defending champs, which are the Senegal. They can try to bring the experience in. And we have talked about them growing through the game. And they have been growing through the game slowly. But I would say, if you look at the tournament as it is, up the level that these two teams are meeting, Sudan happens actually to score better than Senegal. Senegal played against Nigeria.
Yes.
It only happened to put one goal behind against Nigeria. When Sudan played against Nigeria, there were 4 goals. So if you go by the statistics, Sudan are coming into this particular match as favorites. So it's all up to Senegal to manage the game. But and again, as we say, in a game of the similar weight, anything can happen. It's hard for me to predict about these two teams.
Hard to predict. So let's take a look at how these teams got into the third place playoff. Remember, for Sudan, their first match was a 1-1 draw against Congo. They got a 4-0 win against Nigeria. They settled for a barren draw against Senegal, and then they defeated Algeria on penalties. They lost to Madagascar in the semi-finals, and now they're playing in the third place playoff. For Senegal, the first match was against Nigeria. They got a 1-0. Senegal, they settled for a 1-1 draw against Congo. They settled for a barren draw against Sudan. They got a 1-0 win against Uganda in the quarterfinals. They lost to Morocco on penalties, and now they find themselves in the third place playoff of CHAN 2024. Cedric, you said you're not going to predict this. It's simply because of what happened in the group stage. Remember, these two teams were in the same group, Group D.
Yeah, they were in the same group, and they did not actually find a space of either bragging right either side. So as to say, they are coming together again at the similar weight. Anything can happen. Maybe penalties can separate the teams.
Yes. For Sudan, of course, it's all about bouncing out of this tournament, taking back home something that, you know, the Sudanese people can be proud of from CHAN. For Senegal, it's all about, you know, the pride. They are the defending champions. At least they can bow out within the medal bracket.
And they have names. You know, it's a team that came to this particular tournament with all the names that we can actually circle around. The likes of Koita, 30 years old, he's a perennial actually CHAN player. You talk about the Omar Ba, Dauda Ba, Lebase Guye. Those are the players at some point who have played for the Senegal national team. So as to come to this particular tournament, they have everything that it takes to win against Sudan. But going by how they have been playing against teams in this particular tournament, it's a team that has been catching up slowly by slowly. And at the only moment I saw Senegal that I've associated myself with is
against Morocco.
Yeah, in quarterfinal. So as to say, maybe if their temperament were not actually swayed off by essence that they were working hard to find themselves in final, maybe if that is the Senegal that I saw coming to this particular match tomorrow, it might end up winning. But if they not necessarily click to whatever that I'm associating them with, mapping on the quarterfinal match, Sudan will be able to go past Senegal.
Well, we'll have to wait until tomorrow 6 p.m. to see who comes out as the winner. Thank you very much, Cedric Musumba, of course, for breaking this down for us, and also for giving us your thoughts on what some of the statements are from President William Ruto's speech as he met Harambee Stars today at State House, and we'll be meeting again tomorrow to see what transpires in the final. And for now, I take you back to Hassan Juma and Daniel Karuki. And gentlemen, as you wrap up, one question.